All right, let me check his journal again really quick. Shiver the seven cutlasses. Okay. All right, let's do this.
We're ready on our end. Have you learned LeChuck's secrets yet?
I know all of LeChuck's secrets. Let's do this thing.
Okay, let's get started. The first step is to play LeChuck's theme music.
Shiver the seven cutlasses. And the catchphrase is Dodo mi so papare. I already forgot. I have literally no short-term memory. Miso papare. So Ray.
That's promising.
It actually
Next
does
step.
sound really cool.
Madison, let's have the map.
All right, Shiver the seven cutlasses.
Quis nostra fugiat, nulla tempor. Labores nisi ex comedo consequat. Quick, say LeChuck's catchphrase.
Shiver the seven
Seven.
cutlasses.
Quis atem vel veleptate velit.
Now, eat LeChuck's favorite food.
Ew. I
Do
have
I
to.
have to?
Yes.
Can't someone else do it?
No.
Oof. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Look, there are lines on it.
It's working.
We did it. Of course, the cook.
Wow. This dark magic stuff gets kind of intense. Anybody see where the map got to?
Not your concern.
Thanks for your help. Time to go.
Of
Wait.
course.
Any last words before we drop you off the cliff and retrieve the secret
We're on
for
that cliff
ourselves?
section. We're on the cliff section.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Noted.
Oh.
There's a rubber tree down here.
And now good riddance to Murray, the annoying demonic skull.
Oh, this is
Wait.
great.
I have a family.
Good. Trent, let's have a look at the map again.
Oh no!
Odd. It was just in my pocket.
Never mind. I remember what was on it. Let's go get the secret.
Yeah, yeet indeed. Oh, the rubber tree got cut down.
It came from over here somewhere.
Ow.
What the? Threepwood? So, you survived walking the plank only to stumble off a
I
cliff.
think he is dead,
I
Simple.
always knew you were a buffoon, but this really takes the prize. Speaking of taking the prize, as you lie here, slowly dying, feel free to torment yourself with the knowledge that I will shortly have the secret. And then the fairy lane as well.
Actually, he can't be dead because he's telling the story to his kid. I only hear Animaniacs. Well, it is the same voice actor, Batman. Blonde-haired guy. No, he should be dead. He should be dead.
I didn't quite catch that, but no matter. Your last words will be forgotten.
Oh, no.
Along with you.
Oh, no.
Soon, not even the stench of your passing will remain, as the world moves impeccably onward.
Captain LeChuck. It's Captain Madison, sir. She and the others have just set sail.
They're leaving the island.
Leaving? They must know where the secret is. If we hurry, we can catch them at sea and persuade them to share.
Why are they leaving? I think my pancreas is broken.
I think my pancreas is broken. Possibly also my spleen and my gallbladder. Whatever that is.
Hello? Is someone here?
Elaine?
Guybrush! Oh no. Are you okay?
No. I have no idea, Batman. I have no idea. It only hurts when I breathe. I think my pancreas is broken. Depends on your definition of okay. All of these are good options. You're definitely, yeah.
Depends on your definition of okay.
Let's start with likely to survive the next 2 minutes.
I suppose I can manage that if I have to.
Oh, I'm afraid
Oh.
I insist.
What are you doing here? Did you come to rescue me? How did you even get to Monkey Island? I guess you made the potion?
You used a potion to get here. It's so cute. But let's not get sidetracked. We've fallen off a cliff.
Just oddly calm. Oh. Last few months have been a waste.
The last few months have been a waste. I shouldn't have come to Monkey Island. I shouldn't have even come to Melee Island. I should have given up after stupid Madison and her friends laughed at me. Or when my only option was to sail with LeChuck. Or when his crew all told me why they thought going after the secret was a bad idea. Why can't I see the signs? What did I think I was doing?
You were just being you.
Might as well just lie here and starve to death.
I've got a better idea. Come back with me to Scurvy Island. I'll take a break from the Scurvy Project to nurse you back to health.
Okay.
What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a difference to me, if nothing else. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, why not? I'll never get the secret now that the map is gone.
Tell me what you say, Ralph.
Oh no. Murray stole the map. What?
Murray! Is that the map to the secret?
What?
That melonhead put
How?
me in his pocket with it. I grabbed it for leverage.
How?
Holy cow! The secret is at the voodoo shop on Melee Island!
Wait, what?
Change of plan, Elaine. We're going back to Melee.
We are? Well, what about all the things you just said?
It is moon logic. I didn't have the map then.
Well, I didn't have the map then. Where's your ship?
It's actually your ship. Your old ship. I mean, the Sea Monkey is wrecked on a beach just east of here.
I know, I saw it.
How?
I got dropped off here so I could fix it up as a surprise for
Aw.
your birthday.
What a great present.
But how did you get
You
here?
always amaze me. I had no idea you knew ship repair.
I don't know any more than you do, but I brought a manual. Why don't we fix it together?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Race you to the ship.
Why does she love this bumbling idiot of a man?
Advanced ship repair for the dummy klutz. It's like it was written just for me. I feel like we're entering a new phase in our relationship.
I am trying to contain my joy.
I feel like we're entering. Come on, Murray. You got our work cut out for us.
I don't relish the idea of being with you, but I guess it beats spending the next 100 years on this
So
stump.
how did Elaine even
maybe.
get here?
Wait, not the pocket.
How did Elaine even get here? And that's so funny, the rubber tree stumps. Onward to certain success. This is so wrong.
You had a head start.
Hey, and a trivia card. The game of Monkey Island used to be called... Whew, no idea. I guess Simple. Just by sheer force of will, I guess he decided to resurrect himself.
People repair ships all the time. How hard could it be?
Ah,
Should we get started?
Ready when you are.
People repair ships all the time. How hard could it be?
Oh,
It says the secret is at the voodoo shop on Melee Island.
okay. Where is the Klutz book? Here we go.
Advanced ship repair for the dummy klutz. It's like it was written just for me.
All right, repair the ship. Insert Guybrush rebuilds ship montage shots 5 through 15. Oh, that's great.
Well, we did what we could with the materials at hand.
I love it. It oozes nostalgia.
Among
Cute.
other things, you steer, I'll bail.
Yeah, that's true, Slacker. It would. How is the ship making backup noises? Part 4. Things get complicated. We don't ask, Batman. We don't ask. Look at it leaving parts of the boat as it sails.
Huh. I would expect Madison or LeChuck's ship to be here by now.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage. I've got to go and talk to Carla about organizing earthquake relief.
You're not coming to the voodoo shop?
Well, of course I want to, but this is a crisis. There'll be other damage. I have to help. Well, I'll want to hear all about it later.
Well, he
Right.
blew up the island.
See you soon.
And yes, Maria's the figurehead, as it should be.
I'm not leaving again without the secret of Monkey Island.
Yeah, with my invincible demonic figurehead.
Watch the ship for me. Bite anyone who tries to steal it.
You're fine. There aren't any scrap lumber dealers on Melee.
And I think it was a structural barrel cog. I think it was. On my Sea of Thieves ships looked after not repairing. I really need to play the Captain Z upgrade. Hey, my cookbook survived the flames.
You saved the cookbook.
Yes, I saved the cookbook. The ceiling was collapsing, the building was on fire, people running everywhere, and I saved the cookbook.
Oh,
Why?
Excellent question. I can think of 100 other things I'd rather have saved.
like your
My
mop?
favorite 12-inch knife, my collection of rare spices, a painting of my father, the mop that I painstakingly crafted with my own hands, my cat. But in a crisis,
cat?
you don't think. There isn't time. You just act. And by acting, you expose your inner self. Heroism and villainy are revealed in moments like these. Me? I saved the cookbook. You're welcome.
Oh, the poor cook.
It's only slightly singed. Carla might not even notice. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
No, you can't take it! With my bar gone and no hope to repair it, this is all I have left!
All right.
Did you feel the earthquake?
I was too busy running for my life!
How come you're still here? The bar is half collapsed and slightly on fire.
Not done with my drink.
That's a fair answer. At the low street, any trivia cards hanging around. Guess we go talk to the lookout real quick. You might have something to say.
I've got to get down to the voodoo shop before it's too late.
Maybe not. I'd really like that cookbook back, please. I don't know how that would help me
I
right
think it's
now.
out of juice.
Horse armor sure is heavy. Alright, well, I guess we're going to the voodoo shop. Uh-oh, halfway to Melee Island. Ah! Of course they're battling.
Give up now, old man. The secret will be ours.
I've been searching for the secret since before you were born.
That's exactly my point. Finding the secret is a young pirate's game.
Burn.
Years of experience and me relentless drive will ensure the secret be mine.
Such a
Only if you
burn.
don't have a heart attack first. Ha! Last chance to give it up. Then we obliterate you.
Get off my ocean!
Get off my lawn! Ghost chicken!
I'm impressed by your crosswind ramming technique. I'll have to add that
Oh
to my
no.
book.
Are they
My
joining
crew
forces?
is quite skilled when given the right motivation.
I am still worried about Threepwood. He shows up in the most unexpected ways.
We don't have to worry about Threepwood anymore. I left him broken and near death at the bottom of a cliff. His eye was pussing up, and bone was protruding from his leg. Animals have probably already scattered his limbs from one end of the
Oh,
island
the writing in
to
this
the
is
other.
delightful.
So it's agreed. We stop fighting each other and we join forces to find the secret.
Agreed.
Great.
No funny stuff. We split the secret. Teammates.
Of course. All right. Oh no, Elaine's sign.
Someone defaced Elaine's scurvy flyer.
Everything free.
Free's even better than half off. Halfway better.
Enter the International House of Mojo, but I want to enter Wally's maps
My
first.
pressing business is across the street at the voodoo shop.
Come on.
I feel the secret is within my grasp.
Fine.
Am I too late?
Yeah,
Is LeChuck
exactly,
here?
Cog.
Did Madison come? Did they get it? Where's the secret?
Go talk to the
What
voodoo
happened
lady.
to your cauldron?
I sold it to a soup shop on another island. They didn't mind the magic spell residue.
You've had it all this time.
I possess little and much. To what are you referring?
Don't play dumb with me, Karina. I have the map. The secret of Monkey Island is here.
What is it you wish to know?
It's in that big safe by the
It's
door,
in
isn't
that
it?
big safe by the door, right?
Yes.
I was right! Where are the keys?
Where are the keys to the safe? I'd like to get it open as soon as possible.
I am prevented from helping you with the keys.
Ugh.
But there is one close by who knows much.
Wally.
How do I find him?
Her. And she will find you.
The
How do you know
locksmith.
that?
She is outside the shop.
Why did you take the secret? Doesn't it belong on Monkey Island?
I have taken nothing. The safe came to me as you see it and belongs to someone else. I
Okay.
accepted a fee and cast a spell upon it to prevent it being moved. And that is all.
That sounds delicious, Batman.
Have LeChuck or Captain Madison been here?
No.
That's weird. They were way ahead of me.
Sometimes it's better to have two enemies than one. But you should not waste time.
How could you keep this a secret from me? You knew I was looking for it.
It is not
That's
a
not
secret
good, Cog.
from you, Guybrush Threepwood. It is a secret. Full stop. I am bound by an agreement, a contract, signed in blood, with gruesome punishments for disclosure.
Some kind of a
Okay.
voodoo thing?
No.
Who owns the safe?
Alas, there are forces which prevent me from revealing the true owner.
I might have more questions for you later.
I might have answers, but I make no promises.
All right. The secret's in there.
I hate to leave it here, but I can't take the safe with me, and I need to find keys to open it.
You found the secret.
Her.
You are a spark among fallen leaves.
Really? I was expecting the locksmith. And yeah, exactly. NDAs. I have many keys, Cog, but none of them are the correct key.
Does it count as finding it if it's sealed up in a safe?
Finding and seeing are two separate things. It's a step on the road.
Fair.
I am Whiteling Bones. Whitey. Like you, the hunt for the secret consumes me. Like you, I know where the secret lies, but lack the means to open the safe. You must have many questions.
I do. How do I open the safe? 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 How do I open the safe?
How do I open the safe?
5 locks, 5 keys. Golden keys. Hidden long ago.
Why is the secret in the safe instead of on Monkey
Why
Island?
is the secret in the safe instead of on Monkey Island? Do you know?
Secret's always been in the safe.
Uh-huh.
Now I wonder, going back and playing Monkey Island 1 and 2, if the safe is there.
What do the golden keys look like?
They're gold. It's just paint, but they look nice.
That is a very LucasArts thing to say. They're just paint.
Where can I find the golden keys?
Most are found already. Got
Oh.
one myself. Old Mrs. Smith had one before she died, and Bella Fisher, too. Also, I heard one was found on Bermuda.
That's only 4.
One more was supposed to be hidden on Terror Island. That one has never
Are we
been
going
found.
to Terror Island?
Hang on. I'm writing all this down on my to-do list. This doesn't sound so hard.
A lot of people don't come back from Terror Island. Also, Bella Fisher sank out at sea and nobody knows where. Took her key with her.
Oh.
Can I borrow the key you have? How come I've never heard about this
How come I
before?
never heard about any of this before? I'm kind of a secret of Monkey Island buff. You'd think I'd know about it.
The clues were buried deep and clever. Only a few ever puzzled them out. And we keep ourselves to ourselves.
Of course you do. Seems needlessly
This all
complicated.
seems needlessly complicated.
Life is like that sometimes. Best just enjoy the ride.
Thanks.
You seem more lucid than when you were hanging out of the window on High Street.
We all got our good days and our bad ones.
Mood.
If you don't know already, then you'll see.
Mood, lady.
Can I borrow the key you have, just to try it out?
Not so fast, bright boy. Whitey Bones is not such an easy mark. You prove yourself. Get some skin in the game. Find me when you've got more keys than I do, and maybe I'd talk partnership.
Oh, just give me the keys.
See you around, Whitey. I've got keys to track down.
Okay, bright boy. But you watch your step. There is a curse.
There's always a curse.
Keys are protected by a terrible curse. Beware.
Whoa! A curse? Really?
No. I mean, yes, she did say that, but she was just being dramatic. Whitey likes to make a big exit. Well, one thing's for sure. I don't know how to get to either of those islands she mentioned. I'd better get a good sea map right away.
All right, well, over to Wally's. Hi, Wally.
Hey, Wally.
What's the deal with all the crazy maps on
What
Monkey
was the deal with all the crazy maps on Monkey Island?
I made the map to the secret, and a darn good one, I might add. But what other people do with it after purchase is not my legal responsibility.
Ah,
Why didn't you tell me the map said the secret was right across the street? That would have saved me a lot of time.
Sorry, but I was all NDA'd up on that one.
ah.
Have you got a sea map of the local area? Can you jot down the locations of Terror
Oh,
Island
my
and Bermuda?
No problem. I'll also add a few extras. The ship tracking feature is going to
Ooh.
blow your mind. It's a little trick, I know. You need to be able to go the extra mile if you want to make it in the big time, like me.
Very true, Theo. Very, very true.
Be careful. The last pirates I made a map to Terror Island for were never seen again. And Bermuda can chill you to the bone. Not many pirates want to head up there. Oh, and when you get to Scurvy Island, say hi to Elaine for me.
Thanks, Wally. And sorry about blowing you up that one time. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
All right, well, let's look at this map.
It's a big world. I'm confident I'll find a use for this soon.
I don't know if we'll ever find a use for that. All right, so we got
I'll wait until I'm back on my ship to open it.
Fair. All right, open to-do list. So, get the 5 keys, get a map, find the secret of Monkey Island, and relive the glory days. Okay. Old Mrs. Smith's golden key. So that one we can do here, maybe. Let's go over to the locksmith. Wait. This wasn't open before. Ooh!
Welcome to the Cod's Wallop.
Thanks.
We feature the freshest fish on the block, and the freshest company as well.
Whether you're here to buy or just pass the time, we don't mind. Though, of course, we do prefer it if you make a purchase.
Didn't you guys used to be the pirate leaders? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, I thought when we spotted him
That's
skulking
awesome.
around town that he looked passing familiar.
The shop seems nice.
If by nice you mean a glorious cathedral to the fine art of fishing, then I quite agree.
Have a look around, why don't ya?
Oh, it's the old pirate guys. You guys fish? Ever heard of someone called Bella
You
Fisher?
guys fish? Have you ever heard of someone called Bella Fisher?
Bella Fisher. Aye, she could spin a yarn from Port Royal to Trinidad and back again.
And a consummate angler she was.
What?
Good at fishing.
She had a secret fishing spot, she did. More bounteous than the whole rest of the sea together.
She probably rests there now, being as she did disappear on a fishing trip.
No
You sell
one
me
knows
fishing
the
supplies?
location, though 'tis rumored that she left clues as to its whereabouts.
Ooh, that's not good, Roy. That's not good.
Did Bella Fisher ever show you a big fancy key?
Not to my memory.
Ooh.
No, I don't think so.
Just thought I'd check.
Tell me again about Bella Fisher's spot. Did you feel the earthquake?
Did you guys feel the earthquake?
That we did.
At first, I thought it were just me stomach complaining about me breakfast.
Aye, we all thought that.
Most puppers are, Batman. Most puppers are.
I'm hunting for the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret?
What a prize!
I know!
They say the pirate what holds the secret can never be sunk. That the wind always fills his sails.
In the old days, we might have gone after it ourselves.
But we've got new fish to fry, so to speak.
That's a terrible pun.
I'd like to buy some fish.
That's an excellent life decision, me lad. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Ew. I guess we'll take a hagfish.
Hagfish.
Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You
Do
want
I
me to
owe
run
you?
a tab for you?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay.
Ugh, they're more like snakes than fish.
Okay, I have a fish now. Avoid imagining myself as a hagfish and get a new box of hagfish.
Just thinking about not imagining it is making me imagine it. What are these little yellow guys?
They're lumpsuckers. Easy to eat and great for
Ew.
sucking out cysts and boils.
These are tremendous. What are they?
We don't actually know. Found them at the bottom of the shipment.
Avoid buying one of these.
Well, they look great, but I don't have a wheelbarrow. What are these pointy ones?
Slime heads. Some folks like to cut off the pointy parts before eating, but that's a personal choice.
Yeah, the pointy bits look like a saw blade.
What are these blobby guys?
Toadfish. Surprisingly, no relation to actual toads.
How much for this one?
How much for the goldfish?
Sushi's a pet. She's not for sale at any price.
Of course, the goldfish is named Sushi.
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use.
What?
They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Wait,
Winner
what?
gets to keep the blowfish.
There. You've got to be kidding me. They must have had fun recording this. Also, may I point out the other two pirates put their mouths to the front of the fish. Guybrush put his to the back. Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that too. He just blew air into a fish's butt. They must have had so much fun recording this.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
A draw?
Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always. Winner keeps the blowfish.
Yeah, exactly, Snuggles. It's little things like that that just make this game so, so timeless. Yeah, the VAs must have had so much fun with this scene. And that poor fish. That poor fish.
Aye, well done.
Oh, I did the same one. I should have done the other one.
Hey, how about a...
Winner keep...
Yeah, it is a butt burp. Yeah, I know I did. I know I did, Theo. Sorry, I'm mildly distracted by the feline in my lap. As you'll notice, the one hand is petting the cat. Alright, my turn. Now, choose the top option, Crafty.
Aye, well done.
Ah.
I hereby declare this a draw.
Ooh.
They have hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker.
Oh, I'm sure there's a way to pump up the numbers, and yes, the fish is very traumatized. Find one of these lumpsuckers.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day.
Oh!
It's one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Oh, really?
Bella Fisher? That was Bella Fisher's flag?
That's what I said, yes.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
Chums.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him. The Chums is by way of being a
Ooh,
secret
fishing
society
game,
of
fishing game,
anglers.
fishing mini game.
Mostly we tell stories.
Aye, stories about fish.
And can I join the chums?
Can I join the chums?
Well...
Come on.
I can tell a good story.
Have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
That's not a
No
fish.
one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Take
know what a
this
manatee
fishing
is.
lure. Other chums will have these too, on their clothes or
Oh.
displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice. Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the scum bar.
Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
Well, we know that the dude hanging from the yardarm on the LeChuck ship is definitely one of them. I wonder if Stan.
I think it's a...
Hey, Guybrush!
How is he still in jail? That's Otis. Where's Stan?
Otis. What are we gonna do with you?
I didn't do anything this time. I was framed.
You're always framed. Where's Stan?
Where's Stan? Did they let him go?
No, Stan got sentenced to hard time. Did you know he was representing himself?
I've heard that's unwise.
They took him to the ice quarry.
Of course he's on Bermuda.
What did you do to get arrested this time?
Nothing! I was just standing there minding my own business.
I'm sure.
Applying for earthquake relief. Did you know you're only allowed to do that once?
There is no justice.
Otis. Be worried the rest of the building will
the
cave
rest
in.
of the building will cave in?
Yes. You think you could spring me again?
Ugh, I doubt it. It looks like something happened to the serial number on this lock. I'd like you to tell the museum curator about our jailbreak all those years ago. The one with the mugs of grog. He doesn't seem to have the story quite right.
Of course, the truth is important. When I am free again, I will pay him a visit.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Let's visit again soon.
Have your people call my people.
It says jail rules. 1.
Don't escape.
No escaping. 2. No earthquakes.
Oh, there's a new rule now.
It's been reduced to rubble. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Alright, well, let's go talk to the locksmith. You might be able to just come over and look at the lock for me.
Hi there.
Hi.
He also has the golden key that I need.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Ask about the locks, ask about the keys, try the key grinder, fantasize, having multiple keys.
You will be mine, golden keys. Hello again.
Front pocket to front panel. Nice, Amaryllis.
Would your mother perhaps have been known as
Yo, I'd
Old
love
Mrs.
to see
Smith?
pictures.
Whitey Bones said something about an old Mrs. Smith.
Well, I didn't call her that. But I suppose some people did. Mainly when she was older.
Makes sense.
Did your mother find any of those golden keys she was looking for?
1. She left it to me in her will.
Ooh.
I will pay you any amount of money
Nice.
you like for your mother's key.
When my mother died, her personal possessions went into probate with the court. When they came out of probate, I was still too devastated to claim them. As you can see from this letter the court sent, they and the key have been destroyed.
Well, this is an unexpected wrinkle.
No!
What happened to your mother's golden key?
As you can see from the letter I gave you, the court destroyed the key.
You make another
Can
one?
I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Also, take a close look at the settings.
Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, subsection IS. By order of the court, the following unclaimed personal effects have been destroyed. Golden key, fancy box. Looks official. It's got a wax seal of a parrot on it. Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, subsection
1673832.
IS. By order of the court, the following
Oh, in the
unclaimed
shop.
personal effects have been destroyed. Golden key, fancy box. Looks official. It's got a wax seal of a parrot on it.
Let's look at the setting in the shop.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Ha ha ha!
Oh, are you in the chums?
If I were, would I tell you?
Oh, are you in the chums?
If I were, would I tell you?
Alright. 4.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time.
Ooh, okay. My ship was swallowed by a whale.
My ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Did someone get married?
Yeah, or killed, or both.
People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay, one time. My ship was swallowed by a whale.
Ooh, and then we escaped the digestive systems, ship and all. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside. We struck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the
We stuck a hook in
inside.
the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
I think you've got a lock on it.
Nice!
I can tell it's early in your training. Find some other members of the Chums, and they'll help you hone your skills.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's something. That is something.
Hey, Guybrush!
It's been reduced to rubble.
You, however, do not have a chums. So, I'm gonna go up to the mansion and see, what?
I wonder what they're waiting for.
Hey, look out!
What are y'all waiting for?
Earthquake relief. And you'd better not be looking to jump the line.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Those who cut, get cut.
Okay.
Hey!
Thanks, Carla. Good luck. Guybrush.
Hi.
I want to hear all about the secret, but I've got to go back to Scurvy Island right now. Let's talk later.
Okay.
There's not. Whoop, 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 whoop. Trivia card. The original Monkey Island was first released on. Ooh. It's either Amiga or IBM PC. It's Amiga or IBM PC. I'm not sure which. Oh, I don't want to get it wrong. IBM or Amiga? IBM or Amiga? IBM or Amiga? Yeah, I'm thinking it's IBM too. Well, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Nope, it is IBM. Yay! Coke bottle. Hey, Carla.
Have you seen the line of people outside?
Those are citizens who were affected by the quake. But there isn't any money in the coffers to support the relief effort. I'm basically handing out IOUs.
Ouch.
Can I get in on some of that sweet, sweet disaster relief?
I already told you there's no money. I'm handing out IOUs.
I'll take what I can get.
Fine. It's not real money anyway. I have to list a purpose, so what's it for?
Ooh. My ship suffered some damage. It needs a keel overhaul.
Yeah, my ship suffered some damage. It needs a keel overhaul.
Sounds dubious, but I've heard worse. This is just a promise from the town to back your relief project at a later date. Don't get too excited.
Woo! We have a reason! Governing in action.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Alright, I still need to get her book back somehow. Oh, that's awesome, Theo. I don't remember the first time I played Monkey Island. It's been a long time. Can you actually wait in line? That's cute.
It's an IOU for funds for a keel overhaul. Probate Order 1673832, pursuant to Statute E, Section C, Subsection I.
Yeah,
Looks
stop
official.
talking.
Well, who's manning the lookout if you're here in line?
You want to do it? Feel free.
I wonder if he's a chum. Not a member of the Chums.
I don't see a chum's lure anywhere.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot there. Let's see. Well, we can go to the museum. Caillou. Ooh, there's 2 parrots!
2 parrots. Security's been beefed up. Or, I should say, parroted up. Tell me about this flag.
Oh, it's a super valuable artifact I recently acquired. One of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. One of only 3 known to exist.
And I'm guessing if I get all 3 and lay them over the map, they will show you what it is.
There's some very tiny writing on it.
Here we go again. Crackers. Actually, you know what? We never tried this with opening it without the thingy.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. Gotta get these edges perfect. That's folded perfectly.
Okay.
That'll do, parrots. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
It does look like a club beat. Alright.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Yeah. We're gonna go feed the parrots. Doink. You have the worst security measures, dude. Seriously, the worst. You have the worst security measures. Wait. Hold on, where'd the flag go? It's a fake.
It's one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. Wait, what's this tiny writing on it? Replica, not to scale. Oh, nuts. Your pirate flag doesn't look quite right. Is it a replica?
You have a good eye. You should curate a museum. The real one is too valuable to keep out here. I've got it locked in the storeroom. There's already been an attempted theft.
It's locked.
All right. Can I look at the door? Nope, not that. This.
There's tiny writing. New serial numberless lock. Any chance you'll have the real flag on display anytime soon?
Oh no. Too valuable. It definitely stays in the storeroom.
Alright, well, let's keep our promise at least.
Would you be interested in this for the Pirate Times? My friend wrote it. It's pirate poetry with a sort of a zombie angle.
Zombie pirate poems? That sounds really interesting. I'll definitely take a look at it for your friend.
That's nice. You do know I actually am talking about another person, right? Those are not my poems.
Sure, if you say so.
Well, at least I kept my promise. Alright, well, that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. Can I give him LeChuck's journal?
Would you like this for your newsletter? It's the personal diary of the infamous ghost zombie demon pirate LeChuck.
Hey, cool! I mean, there's no way it's the real thing, of course. And only a fool would publish LeChuck's real diary. That would get you killed. But I'm sure my readers will love it. I think I can get a 6-part series out of it in the fiction section. Thanks a lot.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like him either, Batman. Not a fan. Alright. Well, we have to get into the storage room somehow. Which makes me wonder if I should have saved the game first.
That flag in the case isn't so special. I've got one just like it myself.
Yours is unlikely to be genuine, though. Only 3 are known to exist.
You should compare, though.
identical.
No, Batman, if I need a hint, I will ask for one. We have lots of other places to explore before I start looking towards hints. Alright, so we've been in the museum. Let's go to the lookout point and see if there's anything up there. And then we'll head to the shipyard. Oh no, there is literally nothing up here. Firewood.
It's nicely dried, pre-cut, and ready to go.
Borrow some.
I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood. Seems like it might come in handy somewhere. And I'm sure no one will miss it.
Warm my hands.
I could stare at this forever. But that wouldn't be much fun for you. Hi there, little guy.
Can I give him bird feed? No. Oh, all the things that you want to try even though you know they won't work.
Stan's building collapsed. This place looks like an earthquake hit it.
Ooh, a picture.
There's a torn picture in here. This half shows Stan himself. This must be that old toothbrush Stan wanted.
Sure. Yeah, welcome on in, Sparky. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? How are you doing?
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me. If a ship was shot full of holes, Stan would stick oars in them and call it a galley.
True, he would.
It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Alright, well, we got the...
It says Tan's previously owned vessels.
It is. It is, Theo. This is 100% where we got our first ship. Well, that's good to hear, Sparky. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Alright, so... we went to the shipyard. Went to the governor's mansion. We can't go out to Meat Hook's Island. My ship, Low Street. Let's go to... actually, Low Street, because we want to go talk to the pirate at the Scum Bar. I don't think Wally is a chum, is he? I don't think Wally's a chum. It's a thought, but I don't think so. It wouldn't surprise me if the voodoo lady...
Back soon. Darn it.
Say, it wouldn't surprise me if the voodoo lady was a chum. Oh, you're definitely a chum.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time.
My ship was swallowed by a whale.
My ship was swallowed by a whale.
Stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the
stuck a
inside.
hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Itchy Joe.
Horseface and Itchy Joe?
And then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, the pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at Sword Point. I was up in the crow's nest with a demon lookout named Flambe. I was up in the crow's nest with a demon lookout named Flambe.
I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden...
my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Swallowed by a whale. We stuck a hook in the beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. Your story's not bad, but it's missing a few things. Find some other chums to help you fill in the gaps.
I'll do that.
That is a cup of grog.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might be a little fizzy for your grog palates.
Oh, sounds exotic. What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist of avocado. It might
Soda
be a
and
little fizzy for your
avocado?
grog palates.
That's interesting.
Not done with my drink.
That was refreshing.
Interesting.
That's
for a refill.
Fizzy stuff.
Get lost.
Okay.
I hear patio dining is all the rage these days. You could think of this as a head start on renovations.
Insurance would probably have helped.
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds to overhaul the keel of my ship?
I'm not sure why my hard-earned taxes should go to fixing your keel.
Alright, I think I know. Oh! Ah. And yes, he did, because you drank the fizzy water. Sail to an adrift ship. Well, I was going to go get a different IOU, but now I'm going to an adrift ship.
Ahoy!
You have a tinfoil hat as your pirate hat.
Ahoy!
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 How long can I keep this up?
Ahoy!
And yeah, no, that would be perfect for the burping contest. You're right, Amaryllis. Hey, they got one of those pirate flags. Alright, well, permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others.
That's not how scurvy works.
I don't think scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My mom's gardener's second cousin's pastry chef says it is.
It's a scientific fact.
Oh, don't try to snow us with your science quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
The squeaky guy might be Harnell. But you're right, that voice does sound familiar too. There's a lot of familiar voice actors in this.
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes? It looks familiar.
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her ship went down.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that.
The scurvy gods, huh?
Can I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy! On board! Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
Alright.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Scurvy bites? I knew this was bad.
These are not the smartest pirates. And yes, limes would solve the problem.
I think they've captured Stan quite well, actually. They did a nice job with the coat.
Alright, I don't see lures on either of these guys, so I don't believe that they're part of the chums. Oh, let's see. Get the museum's really flag, get the quarantine, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And yes, they're way too smart to be fooled by science. They must be reading a lot of Facebook. Oh, burn. Yeah, exactly, Captain Snuggles. Alright, well, let me see if I can get a different IOU from the governor. I would like a different IOU, Carla.
Can I get any more disaster relief IOUs?
It's one to a customer. If you want, I can revise the IOU
Yes.
to apply to a different project. But that's as far as I can go.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Oh, Lord. We're going to have to do this a couple of times. All right, rebuild local
I
businesses.
want to rebuild local businesses.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one.
Alright, so let's go take this
Here you
down
go.
to the cook. Let's go take this down to the cook. Alright, I'm still laughing about they have friends on Facebook that are nurses. Was that a... No, that's just a shadow. Ah! Alright, so let's give you that IOU.
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the scum bar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic. I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling.
Ew.
And a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Pretty much, Theo, pretty much. Can I have my book
Okay, if I
back
take
now?
this cookbook back now?
Sure, of course.
Nice.
Not done with my drink.
Don't care, stealing it. Burping contest time.
Hello.
All right. So, there's an order of operations here. We need to drink this,
That was refreshing.
and then another
Hey,
contest.
How about a burping contest?
Always.
Here we
There
go.
keeps the blowfish.
Here we go. I get a blowfish. I get a blowfish. I get a blowfish. 'Cause I'm gonna win the burping contest. Yeah, exactly, Theo. You're not gonna win this one. Yeah, I know, Captain Snuggles. Nope, this one.
Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
Nice. I got a blowfish. I got a blowfish. Can I do it again? Can you just repeatedly traumatize this poor fish? Or he's either traumatized or having the time of his life today. He's either traumatized or having the time of his life. Don't want to think about it. Alright, well, let's go give the book back to Carla. Because I am a good friend and I return my books.
Come on!
Carla, look! I brought your book back!
Thanks.
It looks like you tried to cook the book instead of the recipe. Oh well, I should be thankful I'm getting it back at all.
Next time you
Indeed.
can just put it in the bookshelf yourself.
Fine then. Voodoo tricks you can do at home. Endless tales of the voyage that would not end. Big book of treasure maps, ingredients, ship-to-ship combat.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Alright, so I can just keep borrowing books from her.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for returning my book.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Innuendo traumatizes you. Well, that is probably the point.
It's stupid Captain Madison's book.
And yes, we are going to read every book because you know there's probably
Can I
an
borrow this book?
achievement.
Fine, fine.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island.
Alright, what about the Tale of Voyage
I
that
tried
would not
to read
end?
that once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Alright.
I tried to read this once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
I think he just says the same thing every time you do this.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I had hoped we get some better dialogue off of those. At the end of the
Can I
plank.
borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
I also think we're going to have to go get Elaine to go talk to the
The
scurvy
blurb
idiots.
says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Oh, so it's the story of you? My favorite character in this? Probably the voodoo lady, Karina. The voodoo lady has always been one of my favorites, with Murray as a close second. Well, let's go to Scurvy Island.